I'm going to put you guys on the single method that has allowed me to make anywhere from 1 to 2K every single day. And a lot of you guys watching this are in the space where you are not making any money, absolutely nothing. And I'm going to change your life because I once was in that position where I was making no money and it was miserable. I was miserable. I had nothing and everything sucked. So if you guys watch this video, I will literally change your life. Now, before I begin, I'm going to be doing a giveaway to one lucky winner. All you have to do is like, subscribe, and comment how you're going to make money this bull run, and you will be entered in a giveaway to win one soul. If you guys want to see where the winner is announced, just click the description in my comments and it's going to be in my Telegram. I will announce the winner right there. So let's get straight into it. A lot of you guys watching my video might not believe that I actually do this on a daily basis, but I'm here to tell you guys that it is really that easy. And once you know how to do it a little bit, you are able to do it every single day. And the money opportunities are literally endless. And this screenshot right here that I took was a rug that I did earlier this morning. And I made about $1,200 or $1,200 in this singular rug. A lot of people bought and it was very easy. So if you guys stay tuned, I will show you step by step. Now, in order to be successful at rugging, you have to have a couple things. When you launch a coin, you have to make sure that you have all these 4 check marks. In order to have that, you need to use specific programming, specific coding. You need to have an actual team. You need to have a good development, things like that. And for me, that takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of money, and I simply am not going to be in that path. That just isn't for me. You know, I don't have the time. I don't have all the money that I just want to throw into paying people to do that, where I'm just going to lose profits. So for me, that wasn't the route that I wanted to take. And I'm going to tell you the route that I did take, because in order to launch a good coin, you need to be on the Radium Dex. A lot of people know that the Radium Dex is where a lot of the bigger projects, the bigger coins with higher market caps are going to be, and where a lot of people that are actually going to invest in coins. If we go over here to Pump.Fun, we could see that, you know, a lot of these coins don't have that high market caps. As you could see, 4.1K, 6.5K, 4.4K. These are all crappy coins. No one's going to buy these because they all know that they're crappy rugs. This is where I'm going to come in clutch for you guys. After months and months of analyzing and going through all the trials and tribulations, I have came out with a step-by-step game plan to teach you guys how to successfully launch a rug and start making that 1 to 2K a day profit. As you guys could see, there is going to be 6 simple steps that I want you guys to follow. So if you're on your phone and you're distracted, you're vaping, whatever, just breathe air and actually lock in for the next 10 minutes, and I'm going to show you how to change your life with simply launching a coin and rugging it. So let's get straight into it. Step 1, you guys want to make sure that you have sufficient and adequate market research. What I mean by that is you have to actually find something that it is trending in real life, something that is going to, you know, reciprocate to the market. And if you guys don't know what reciprocate means, it just means that it's going to bleed or show into the market. A lot of the times the real life events are what is going to do that. Because if you guys think that you're simply just going to make a coin that's funny, that's a meme, sometimes that doesn't go into the market. It's not going to trend into the market. The real life events are always going to trend in the market, and they're always going to have some sort of effect when it comes to crypto, stocks, whatever it is. And when I say real life events, it is very simple. You want to look at things like the presidency, you know, for example, the Pope that died. You want to see what Elon Musk is talking about. You want to see all these laws, all these tariffs. Things like that are real life events that are actually going to affect the market. When they affect the market, they will absolutely do great in rugging in coins, because people will see it, they will know about it, they will buy it, and you will reach higher market caps where then you could remove liquidity and make a crap ton of money. So for step 1, if we want to start, this is what we're going to do. I highly recommend you search up news. Let's refresh this right here, and we're going to see what the news is talking about. So 4 minutes ago, Trump said, I don't know, where asked if he's required to uphold Constitution. You know, he's talking about the Pope again right there. You know, all these wars, Israel, Gaza, all these things. This is all going to be highly good coins to make because it is real life events. So if we go over here to Twitter and we actually, you know, go right here and we click search, let's see what there is right here. We're going to search right there and we're going to see what is trending. Actually, we don't even need to search. All we have to do is click trending right there. See what they're talking about. Let's see if there's anything about Trump. I don't see anything about Trump right here, but I'm pretty sure if we search it right here, kind of the same thing is going to be talking about what it was on the news. Let's see. Okay, so there's a reopening right here. Fill it up. Okay, this is huge right here. So this right here is a prison that was made a while ago for, you know, the worst of the worst inmates. So this is actually open up because it was, you know, closed after a while. And this is going to be huge. So I know a lot of people are going to be making coins like this. So for you know, reference, let's go ahead and search it right here. Let's see if we could actually find a coin right there. I am more than likely there's a okay, look, you see 17 minutes ago right there, 45 minutes ago, 26 minutes ago, and I'm pretty sure these are all already getting rugged. If not, they're still getting pumped. So look right here, someone made a coin right there. Boom. Look at these people already making money right there. Like, I'm telling you guys, it is really that simple. Once you find something that is trending, you make a coin, you will make money, guaranteed, bro. Guaranteed. So that is the first 2 steps, right? Because once you actually do the market research, step 2 is already in the position to, you know, you're doing both of them. You're killing you're killing one bird, or what is it? You're killing 2 birds with 1 stone, right? Because once you actually do the market research, you will kind of know when to launch the coin. You know, like if it was something that was trending right there, you're going to launch it pretty immediately. Or, you know, maybe if it's a project, you're going to actually have to build up the audience, kind of pump it either organically or another way, and then you'll launch the coin. But we'll talk about that later in this video. So now that we did the first 2 steps, so if I were to find that coin, like I just said, I would have launched that immediately. Like, no second guessing. You wouldn't have even needed to, you know, got a pump or whatever, like paid or anything like that. You would have launched it immediately. So now going to step 3, target audience. Will you use an organic or a paid pump? And that is kind of going into step 4. You are either going to have 2 ways to get a pump. What I mean by organic is by, you know, you make a coin like with something that is trending in real life. And from there you go to these groups like this. It's going to be crypto telegram groups. So like this right here, 130 crypto telegram groups, and make sure they're groups, not channels. Once you launch the coin, you're literally going to copy and paste your address, and you're going to make a short message saying, you know, this is going to be the next Trump coin. It's going to go to the moon. I highly recommend you guys buy, you know, it's very low in market cap. It's going to go to a 200K market cap, yada, yada, yada. Things like that. People will be intrigued. You are then going to get buyers, and you're going to get a higher market cap. You will be able to remove liquidity at a higher market cap and make a crap ton of money. So that is the first way. The second way is going to be a little bit different. What I mean by that is you will probably have to collaborate with some of these influencers, you know, maybe like a fitness guy, an OF girl, anyone that has a ton of followers, like more than 10K for sure. Once you find someone that actually wants to work, you will then send them a script. And the script is fairly simple. You could literally just go to ChatGPT right here, and you could say, make me a script to this influencer on how to collaborate with my meme coin, and we will split the profits. I know my spelling is horrible, but let's just, you know, it's literally this simple. Like, if you send this DM to a bunch of influencers, one of them is going to respond, one of them is going to be interested, and you will literally have free marketing because they will post it on their story, post, whatever. People will want to buy. You put the address, and just like that, you will literally have people coming to your token for free, buying. You will reach a higher market cap, and obviously you will split the profits with this influencer or whoever you decide to use. That is one of the two ways, like I said, which is going to be an organic or a paid pump. And it's not really paid, it's just splitting a little bit of the revenue or the profits. So that is step 4. So now that we're at step 5 right here, when it's actually launching the real coin, this is where it gets interesting, and I need you guys to pay attention 100%. We're going to go to this website right here called Memecoins.fun. As you guys could see, it's right there. I'm going to put it in the description to make it easy for you guys. We're going to go ahead and click refresh. So let's say we did all those steps. We found a real life event. We found it trending. We know when we're going to launch it. And let's just say we're going to go ahead with the organic pump, right? So now that we have established all that, the next step is to simply create the coin. So this is why I recommend Memefast, because it makes it fairly simple to actually create the coin. So let's just say we're going to use this one right here, right? And now we're going to call it same thing, right? So now let's go ahead and go to right here, ChatGPT. I'm going to put, make me a description of this that is 1 sentence. So now that we do that right there, okay, boom, like that, we're just going to copy and paste it. Simple, 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 guys. Do not overcomplicate all this stuff because it is super simple. There it is right there. So now when the selective image, we're just going to go ahead and put a 500 by 500. If you guys don't know how to do that, just go to Canva. You literally put a logo and it defaults it to 500 by 500. I'm literally just going to put a random image right here for the sake of this video. But if it wasn't and I was actually taking this serious, I would do what I said before. So now, simple, we're just going to create the coin. And now it's going to get created. It's going to prompt us a little bit of this thing. Sign into my Solana wallet. My Phantom wallet. Proceed, confirm, go ahead and confirm. And our token should be created right about now. Now it's going to show us the purchase. We're going to be able to copy the address, view it on Explorer, do all those things. But what we really want to focus on is copying the address and actually creating the liquidity pool, because from there we could actually, remove the liquidity. So let's go right here, create liquidity pool. So this is our actual token right there. That's our balance. And I want to make sure that on this step, you guys do put max, right? Or you put 900 million. The reason I say 900 million is because our balance is 1 billion, right? So this is all our supply, 900 million. So we leave 100, or 1 million, right? We leave the rest because we want people to be able to buy that supply. So that's literally what it is. After we do that, it says right here, 0.3 SOL for the fees. I recommend anywhere from 0.3 to 1 SOL. That is what I recommend, just to cover the fees and things like that. So once we're ready, we're just going to go ahead and create token and it will go from there. Actually successfully created, and the liquidity pool is created just as I told you. It will be able to be viewed on the actual DEX of Radium. You will be able to see the token just as this one, as I'm showing you guys right here. And as you guys could see, this was a complete pump, rug, pump, and an absolute rug. And it was GG's from there, guys. I am able to reach the financial freedom that I am in now because of this method. And I want you guys to understand that if you follow the step-by-steps that I told you, it will literally give you the outcomes that I have reached, guys. It is that simple. There is nothing else to do. That is literally it. If you guys need more help, I do have my free Telegram group in the description. Just join it up and I will continue to share helpful information like this. So thank you guys.